Thank you, Dr. Saunders. Please, everybody, remain in your seats. We've now come to the most important part of the evening. You will now have 2 opportunities to invest in the future of the Alliance of Pro-Life Students through both a one-off gift and a recurring donation. It's a great honor for me as the chairman of the Alliance of Pro-Life Students not only to host this evening, but in particular to host this portion of the evening that will ensure our future success. Volunteers will now hand each of you an envelope which has a blue form and a pen within it. As you get these you can go now. As you get the envelope, please take out the form and fill out the first section only. Fill out the Your Details section and stop, okay? So I'll just give the volunteers a few minutes to pass these along. This first blue form is in order for you to be able to make a one-off donation. As each of us prepares to make this one-time gift to the Alliance of Pro-Life Students, please consider that. For £50, the Alliance of Pro-Life Students can sponsor a pro-life speaker or event on campus. For £100, we can distribute and print 15 of our handbooks. And for £500, the Alliance of Pro-Life Students can put on a leadership training day. Some of you may be in a position to play an even larger role in supporting the future of the Alliance of Pro-Life Students with gifts of £1,000 or even £5,000. £5,000 would cover all of our current running costs for an entire 3 months. No gift is too small or too large. Your investment will determine just how many students we can reach, and in turn, how quickly we can create campuses which value the inherent dignity of human life. This event has already been completely paid for by our generous, close supporters. So 100% of what you give will go directly to the mission of the Alliance of Pro-Life Students. It doesn't get much more important than investing in the future of the pro-life movement. So please now mark the checkbox of the number that you are able to contribute, or fill out the blank number space. Then write a check or fill in your bank details. On a practical note, customers of the Royal Bank of Scotland and NatWest, they are not able to automatically process these one-off paper forms. So if you are a customer of NatWest or RBS, if you can, please use an alternate account, give a check, or give cash. But if you cannot do one of those alternatives, then simply fill out the form as normal. Don't fret. We'll simply have to contact you in order to process the donation. So if you could all just please now contribute and fill out your blue forms. I ask you just to remain seated a few minutes more. Thank you very much for your generosity so far. Events like this are very important for one-off gifts, but there are ongoing expenses, and we don't want to have to organize a fundraiser like this every year because it diverts energy from our core mission of supporting students. Monthly support is the lifeblood of keeping our work going from month to month and year to year. I've seen firsthand the difference the Alliance of Pro-Life Students makes to the pro-life movement. The Alliance of Pro-Life Students is forming the next generation of pro-life leaders before our very eyes. When we meet as a student council, as a national council, I sit at a table with 4 other young people under the age of 30. Becky, Madeline, Bria, and James are already running a nationwide pro-life organization. This national council also has 6 former members who all have the same experience and are now primed to make a big impact in other pro-life organizations, such as Alethea, who's now the Communications Officer for SPUC, and Ed, the Chair of the Youth Board for Life. This world-class fundraising event was put on by volunteers such as Maria, James, Eve, and Ed, all trained and given opportunities by the Alliance of Pro-Life Students. To invest in the Alliance of Pro-Life Students is to invest in the future of the entire pro-life movement. If every individual in this room tonight contributed just £10 per month, it would more than double our current monthly income and allow us to greatly increase and extend our student support efforts. If everyone contributed £20 per month, we could make the Student Support Officer a full-time role. With this in mind, our volunteers are now going to hand you out a second white form. Please fill out this form and place it in the envelope as well. Once Madeline has dismissed you all, you can place your envelopes in the box at the back of the room as you leave, and we head back out to the bar to continue to socialize. I'm confident you've all been very generous towards the Alliance of Pro-Life Students, and your generosity will build a culture of life in Great Britain. I can't thank you all enough, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you once again.
Once again, thank you very much for your support. With that support, we can take the Alliance of Pro-Life Students to the next level and help accomplish our mission. In doing so, we'll accomplish our ultimate vision, which is a society where the value of human life is always affirmed and completely free from unethical practices in science and medicine which disregard this intrinsic value.